For dinner on Sunday, we're having breakfast for dinner. Everybody's plate is a little bit different. We made some homemade biscuits. I have a recipe video for these. They're really quick and easy. They're called 20-minute homemade biscuits. This time I threw in a little bit of wheat flour, whole wheat pastry flour, along with the white flour. So try to healthify it a little bit. And me and Jared are splitting a peach. The girls got an apple, just a couple of carrots and celery. And then I've got sunny side up eggs, or fried, I don't know what you call it. And Jared has a little bit of scrambled eggs and bacon. Jordan's got a boiled egg because she hasn't been eating the scrambled eggs lately. And then there's JoJo's plate. So that's it. That's what's for dinner on Sunday. For dinner on Wednesday, we're having tacos. Jared's stuffing his face, so his has ground beef in it. And I made some with lentils. So I had some red lentils on hand, and I just Googled a lentil taco recipe. And it's actually really good.
I bet a lot of people are going to ask this. What is a lentil?
No, everybody knows. Except you. So we got some guac, sour cream. Oh, we got some corn from our farmer. So Jared grilled some corn on the grill.
What?
And then some fruit, salsa. So that's what's for dinner on Wednesday. For dinner on Thursday, some new recipes here. So if you watch my grocery hauls, you may have seen that I got this chicken from our farmer. I've been putting it off getting one from him because I've never had a whole chicken like this. I didn't know how to cook it, but I just Googled, you know, how to cook a chicken, and I decided to roast it rather than cutting it up or anything. So I found a recipe that had good reviews, and it is really good and moist. So I'll put that below. I did read through the comments and added extra stuff, like I added some garlic to it, and I've cut up an onion and put it underneath. So there's lots of juices in there, and I mean, I know I don't like to eat meat, but I just feel a little bit better about this because I know, like, the farm where it was raised and came from and stuff, you know, I'm weird like that. Look in there. There's, like, celery and stuff in there. So it wasn't too gross. It wasn't as gross as I thought it was going to be, but it was pretty clean when we got it. And then another new recipe, I had some orzo left in our pantry, so I Googled an orzo recipe, and this was like a orzo with Parmesan and basil. So I'll put that recipe also below. It is really good, and I think we're about to cut up a watermelon, and that will be a delicious dinner for Thursday night. For dinner on Sunday night, just some random stuff. We made some little homemade pizzas, the girls and I. So we got these pita breads, whole wheat pita breads. We put some pizza sauce on there, some mozzarella cheese and cheddar cheese, some spinach, some black and green olives, and some green bell peppers. We've also got some watermelon. We cut up a huge watermelon the other day. And I made some potato salad last night for a get together, so we got that. And yeah, so that's what the girls and I are eating, and Jared might eat some leftover chicken along with this stuff. Alright, so that's it. That's what's for dinner on the first Cowboy game of the season. Jared wanted to order a pizza, but I talked him out of it. Yes! For dinner on Tuesday night, you guys know it. I ain't gotta say it. I'm just kidding. It's the veggie fried rice. Been making it for years. We love it. I have a recipe video for it. You can just throw whatever veggies you want, and everybody in our house likes it except for JoJo. Like I said, I've been making it for years, and she's never liked it. I don't like to make her a separate plate, but we already had this ladybug pasta, some left over, so she can have that. And we are finishing up some of our watermelon. Cut a big one last week with some blueberries. But I know a lot of you have been commenting on my past couple videos about wanting to incorporate more meatless meals into your dinners, and like I said, this is one that my husband likes a lot as far as the vegetarian dinners go. So yeah, try it out if you haven't yet, and let me know what you think. That's what's for dinner on Tuesday. For dinner on Wednesday night, it's not completely done. Sorry about how loud it is, but we're about to have company, so I want to go ahead and film it. But I'm trying 2 new recipes. So chicken cutlets with quick avocado tomato relish. The chicken is just dredged in flour and then egg and then panko, and we're cooking it on the stove. Probably be healthier if we baked it, but oh well. And then this is going to go on top of it. It was just avocado, basil, tomato, and lemon juice and salt. And then this was a new recipe. I've had some wild rice in the fridge for a long time that needed to be used up. The rice recipe, it came out okay. It's nothing special. It tastes definitely like a Thanksgiving recipe. It was just brown rice and wild rice, and then it has things like onions and celery, fresh rosemary, just water, some butter. That's what the onion was sauteed in. And then, you know, salt and pepper. And then it's got cranberries and some chopped up pecans. Like I said, it's okay, but that's what we'll be having is the chicken and the rice and some watermelon. So I'll just put a picture of it when it's all plated, but that's what's for dinner on Wednesday. For dinner on Thursday night, we are having black bean cream cheese burritos. I haven't made these in a while, but they are very good. I have a recipe video for them, so I'll put that below. And then we're just having some rice with it. I don't usually buy these, but when I went to Sprouts, they were buy one, get one free. They're not too bad. There's the ingredients. So, that tastes pretty good. Here's the kids' burrito, what they look like on the inside. So it's meatless, and then I just whipped up a little bit of guac to go with it. We got some salsa, and that's about it, some oranges. So that's what's for dinner on Thursday. Hey guys, for dinner on Friday night, kind of got a lot of stuff going on. Mainly just kind of a clean out the fridge night. So Jared's eating the last piece of chicken that we made a couple nights ago. I don't have the relish topping for it, so he can have either ketchup or barbecue sauce if he wants. And he's having some of the rice, and I got some pineapple and strawberries cut up, some veggies for the kids. And then for the kids, I made these pizza roll-ups, so I'll put the recipe below that I used. We just used pizza sauce, mozzarella cheese, the croissant roll thingies. The recipe calls for pepperoni, we didn't use any. And then there's some butter brushed on the inside and on the top, and then I just topped it with a little bit of Italian seasoning, and they're supposed to be twisted. They're like little twists. So they like those. We've made those before. And then I, for some reason, was craving some sauteed spinach. So I used up one of our big things of spinach, and it makes very little. But that's enough for me and Jared to share. So I think I'll eat one of these with the kids with the spinach and the fruit. And then Jared will have his chicken and the spinach and the rice. So that's it. That's our random Friday night dinner. For dinner on Wednesday night, we are having black bean burgers. This is a recipe from How Jen Does It. So I'll put her video below. I followed it exactly, except for I did not have cilantro, which I do think cilantro makes it better, but I don't have any. So I made a little sauce. It has sour cream, lime zest, lime juice, salt and pepper. So that's what we are kind of using as our dressing or whatever. And then cut up some tomatoes and avocados. That's what's in the burger, and Jared's has cheese on it. There's the girls' burgers. Hi, Jordy. And then we made some homemade French fries. So I'll put that recipe below. It was very simple. I think they came out good. But that's it. That's what's for dinner on Wednesday. Tonight's dinner is some random stuff, and I know it doesn't look pretty, but if I don't film it now, then it won't get done. So we're just kind of eating leftovers. So there's Jared's pulled pork sandwich, burger, whatever, because it made a whole lot. So it's got cheese and the pork on there, and then he'll put some barbecue sauce. And I'm eating a little bit of it. I know that's bad because I don't like to eat meat, but it is really good. And then I'm finishing off the last black bean burger from yesterday. And that's all we have of that stuff. So the kids are getting a bean and cheese quesadilla because I had some leftover refried beans in the fridge. But when I opened it up, they were stinky. Isn't that like the worst when you open up a stinky thing of beans and it stinks up your fridge? So I had to throw those out. Thankfully, I had this can of pinto beans, so I just warmed some up and smashed them so they get bean and cheese quesadillas. We got some leftover fries from yesterday, and then I've got a bunch of zucchini in the fridge. So I found a zucchini chips recipe online and made it. So we'll just dip that like in ketchup and ranch. It says it's good with marinara sauce, but we don't have any. I think that's it, just the fries, the zucchini, and this stuff, and then I'll probably cut up an orange. But that's what's for dinner on Thursday. For dinner on Friday, once again, random stuff. Kind of just eating out of the fridge, freezer, leftovers stuff. So Jared's still have a little bit more of the pulled pork yet left, and I asked him, I said, I will make something else if you want, or do you want to finish this off? And he said he wants to finish it off. So he's had like 4 pulled pork sandwiches this week. So that's what he's having. I had some vegan red beans and rice I made like a month or 2 ago. I had some left in the freezer, so I just thawed that out and made some brown rice. So that's what I'm having, is the red beans and rice. And then Jared and I will also be having a salad. There's some green leaf lettuce with some spinach, and then just some veggies chopped up. Here's some jalapeno cheese I got at Sprouts today, so that should be a yummy salad. And then the girls get some steamed broccoli, and it's just seasoned with salt and lemon juice and some ladybug pasta. Oh my goodness, we got some, oh, I made a homemade balsamic vinaigrette dressing. It's from my P90X cookbook nutrition guide thing. So I just want to start making my own dressings. Hopefully it's good. And then I'm sure Jared will want ranch and then barbecue sauce for his sandwich. But that is it. That's what's for dinner on Friday. For dinner on Sunday, we are having spaghetti. I use Dead is Dumb's spaghetti recipe, so I'll put that below. It's not a recipe video, it's just one of their videos I go to. Dinner videos when I make this. So I made my half without meat, and then half of the sauce with meat for Jared. And then we've got some Parmesan cheese there for it. I've got a salad with all kinds of veggies in there, and some different good lettuces. There's my dressing I made a couple days ago. And then the kids have some steamed broccoli. The broccoli I make is so good, and all I do is steam it and then add a little bit of salt and lemon juice. Hot, and it's so good. Okay, but that's what's for dinner on Sunday.